To enter stats for a boys or girls soccer game, click on the Team Schedule button. The screen lists the entire schedule for your team, but our example only shows 2 games. Entering schedule information can be reviewed in this schedule video. Pick the game for which you want to enter stats. In this case, it is the Southwest Brentwood game. Click Edit to enter the game. This screen contains information about the opponent, date, time, and type of game which was previously entered when the schedule was prepared. This video will show you how to enter the results on game day. Scroll down to the score by periods. First, for the away team, it had 1 goal in the first half and 2 goals in the second for a total of 3. Next, scroll down to complete score by periods for the home team, which had no goals in the first half and 2 in the second half for a total of 2. Verify the number of periods played. In most cases, the number is 2. When you are finished entering the score by half, scroll to the top of the page and click on Schedule. You are now ready to enter individual stats. To enter individual statistics, pick the game for which you want to enter stats and click on the team. In this case, it's Southwest versus Brentwood, and we will start with entering the stats for Southwest. Click on Southwest and you will next see the roster and statistics page showing all zeros in the stat columns. Click on a player's name, for example, Lisa Burns. She had 2 shots, 1 goal, and 1 assist. Did she have the game-winning goal? Yes, and we changed that on the screen. She also had 2 fouls, 3 blocks, and 1 yellow card. When you have completed entering Lisa Burns' stats, you click on Roster at the top of the page to enter the next player. Picking Danny Wilson in this example, we will give her 2 shots, 1 goal, 1 assist, and 2 fouls. Again, we click on Roster when we complete any other players that have statistics. We will not complete all the individual stats for this team since the first 2 examples are repeated until the entire team has been entered. Again, our example is for girls soccer, but the boys are entered using these same techniques. Lastly, when all the individual stats are completed, we need to enter the team information. So under Name, you click on Stats, Team. Input the number of team corner kicks, in this case 7, and total team fouls 5. Now click on Roster to see that all the totals match for your team at the bottom of each column. The next group of statistics is the goalie stats, and we will get that by clicking on the name of the goalie. In our example, Audrey Blanchard is the goalie, so we click on her name. You will see the stat screen you were previously working on, and now you will need to find the Statistics button in the top right corner of the page. Clicking on that Statistics button allows you to change to the goalie stats, and you are now ready to enter her information. First, enter the number of minutes played, 80. Next, the number of goals against, 2. And the number of saves, 7. Did she get the win? In this case, yes, so we'll click on yes. Did she have a shutout or shared shutout? No, she did not. Be aware that the shutout is given when a goalie plays an entire game without allowing a goal. A shared shutout is when multiple goalies register a shutout. Now we'll click on Roster to verify the totals again. Next, we will now return to the schedule and be prepared to enter stats for the other team. So click on the Southwest team in the top left corner, and on the pop-up box you can now select Brentwood. We will not repeat the instructions for entering the opposing team's stats since the procedure is the same as it is for the first team. Since our coaches select multiple ways to enter stats, we want to emphasize the importance of the line score by halves and the goals and assists for both teams. Goalie information would also be helpful, especially when a player has a solo shutout.